Zoe's pouring a tall glass of Dr. P. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
It's like all ice. Wait, where's the camera, Kiara? Is that there? Yeah, see, look at that. That's all.
There. It's glowing. Oh, I just opened something.
Just turn it off.
Portal Alive and Kicking remake.
Minecraft. Wait, why is there a Minecraft link at the beginning of your story?
So I could save the Minecraft emulator link?
Oh.
No!
What?
Where's the Minecraft emulator? Does it still work? Okay, we're gonna read the thing I wrote. Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna read the thing I wrote. I think I wrote it when I was like in my freshman year, because I remember wondering if I should. Why are you looking at me like that?
Only.
Freshman
You
year.
want to see this small video?
That means I was Zoe's age when I wrote
It
this.
sounds.
So that's probably why you looked at me like that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's so tough. Ooh, that looks so cool. Right? Like, look at that.
Okay, they should hire you for an ad. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it.
Still going.
This is especially bad because most of the characters in this are characters that I still have, and then I just renamed, all except for Sardius. He wasn't named Toenail in the story. All except for Sardius. So yeah, it's kind of like if I was working on a beautiful sculpture of a unicorn, and then you started chipping like clay away to reveal that it was actually like a Rarity My Little Pony doll that I'd just been adding clay to every day. Which is pretty much what this is. It also implies that if you try to fire it, it would explode and melt, which might also happen.
Why would anyone put your book into a fire? Your non-existent book.
Fire. It's a digital book. My book that doesn't exist.
The future. Don't look. What? That's what it says.
These are just like ideas.
Chair on?
These are like ideas for things. For like when
He was certain he was the one. Out of all of them, he had the most colorful ears. Oh, Kira, you have the most colorful ears.
I know, they're so red sometimes.
Wait,
these are just things that I thought would be great to add in my book, so I put them here. The only one that I think is kind of good is the top one. The rest are just... Before, I was simply an animal. Hunting, eating, breeding. But now, Keenan, I couldn't thank you more. I thought that was so good. I had to add it in my ideas document right underneath the Minecraft emulator link. I thought that was like it. I couldn't think of that again.
Animal.
I couldn't think of that.
Eating.
I thought of it as like, this is genius. I need to write it down before I forget. This is like. I'm moving on.
Well, I'm gonna see the other things.
You don't need to see the other things, but you can look at them.
When did you read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
But maybe he just thought it was sad in the way people thought dolphins were happy when in fact they all had severe crippling depression.
Why is there so much? What is this?
This is just other stuff that we don't need to read.
What is it?
We don't need to look at that. We're looking
what
at this.
is all that?
I don't know. We're going... No, stop. No, you also have the control. No, stop. Why are there two mice? We don't need to look at Christmas. We don't need to look at Christmas.
Did you do this for a school project or something?
No, I did this because I had autism. Had. And that made me write this.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
These are
Dark Plane. Oh wait, no. World details. Dark Plane. There are not many realms, just one realm with many layers. Like if you describe a dog to someone who never... Okay. You don't get it? You don't catch my drift?
I catch the drift.
You didn't laugh.
I'm catching...
plane is the middle ground for these layers. Middle ground for what?
The layers.
The dark plane is also filled with dark energy.
You know?
An energy that only few can survive and use. These are the night people. The dark plane, the dark energy used by the night people. The night people can be from any layer and any species. The reason they survive is that their makeup allows them to accept the energy without damaging. Their makeup?
Their genes.
Oh, genetic makeup.
Their genetic makeup. Not just like
that.
I put on blue eyeshadow and now I can survive the dark realm.
Allows them to accept the energy. Thank you. Without damaging, or only slightly damaging their mental and physical state. Anyone who is not born a night person will be mutated by this energy and turn into a horrible creature. The night people have formed their own society in this world. They have a palace and many diverse jobs.
Very specific. Many jobs.
Constantly recruiting new members. You still haven't explained what they are.
They're the night people. And they live in the dark dimension.
The Night Kingdom grows and becomes ever more powerful. Ooh. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die.
Along with this dark energy comes longer life. But it shortened your life.
What, have you had a personal encounter with the dark energy?
But the dark energy...
Have you heard of this before?
Because you just said that it damages their physical and mental state, which I would assume shortening their lifespan. So then why would the dark energy give them longer life?
Maybe it gives them longer life, but also like scoliosis.
Why are you giving yourself your examples from yourself? Colorful ears, scoliosis?
He's an alien. Of course he has colorful ears.
Are you implying you're an alien?
Maybe.
Okay, giving the average night person maybe 100, maybe, you don't know. You're not sure. Maybe 100 or so more years. Kings and their heirs get around 900. I get around 900, depends on how much dark energy you get per hour, you know.
Yeah.
But wait, what's genetically different about kings and heirs?
They're from the womb pool.
Oh, right, the womb pool.
The womb pool made them. We'll learn about that in a minute. Please don't read the characters, because these are characters that I still have, by the way.
Didn't you say that then, like, the animal and the human fell into the moon pool, they combined or something?
Yeah, the dinosaur and the human fell into the moon pool, and they combined and they made a furry king. And they made an anthropomorphic an animal that could speak, that looked just like an abstract lizard.
How did they both fall in at once?
The human was hunting the animal. And
they just fell into a pool?
Yes. They fell
like
through the dimension. They fell into the back rooms. They fell through the floor of the dimension.
My name is Captain Clark. I'm here from the back rooms.
And they turned into a back rooms version of human and lizard combined.
Okay. Just like Clark and Captain combined.
Who's Captain?
But usually don't make it that far. Then, what? How? They get 900 more years of life, but usually don't get that far? Then they don't get that much.
It's assumed that they could live to 900, but they're usually killed beforehand.
Why are you assuming that? Okay. But don't usually make it that far. For every layer of the night people have... For every layer of the night people have linked several portals.
They link portals to every layer.
For every
inside
layer
of the dark dimension.
Of comma, the night like, what? Where does the comma go, Kiera?
Just,
For every layer of the night people?
just keep reading.
For every layer of the night people have linked several portals to various meaningful places within that layer.
Yeah.
Like what?
GameStop.
On the dark plane, they have clusters of portals scattered throughout the land. I vaguely remember art. Like, I don't know. What exactly?
Like the Mona Lisa. Kind of.
Starry Night.
I vaguely. This master.
No, but like, I vaguely remember. I'm probably imagining things, but I remember things. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scattered throughout the land. On the dark plains. Vroom vroom. Wrong sound. Okay? This isn't even funny, Kira.
It's not. Please just finish reading.
The number of doors in a cluster each cluster of doors leads to the same realm. Then why are there clusters of them? If they lead to the same realm. Or wait, what is that?
They lead to different places inside of the realm.
Oh, okay. The number of doors in a cluster reveals the realm's popularity. How many likes, shares, and reposts. Permanent doors can only be opened by skilled practitioners of dark energy. Wow, big word right there. Practitioner.
Ooh. I need some big words.
GT kid right there.
Yeah. The problem. That's the name of the book.
That's the name of the book?
We could do...
The Problem is the name of the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you're going to try to make this very bad for me when you read it, but anything you do would be 10 times as better as me trying to make myself read what I wrote. I don't think I could do it. I think you'd have to take me to the ER, so you'll have to do... How about for the epilogue, you do the dialogue, and I'll do the other stuff, and then moving forward, since it'll be more like personal, then you do the other inside stuff and I'll do the dialogue. Let's go! To everyone, except for Sardius, it was an incredibly average morning, with the moon just peeking above the horizon and the chill of the night still lingering in the air.
Is the moon not peeking above the horizon for Sardius?
He can't see them. The monarch was currently sitting in his vastly overrated chair, spelling mistake, staring at the wall, brainstorming all the best ways to avoid homicide. The princess had been missing for over a month, and Sardius wasn't going to pretend like he didn't know why. But maybe that wasn't entirely true, because he did really like pretending to not know things. All he had to do was wait here patiently on his throne and not be driven insane. Well, not any more than he already was.
Waiting.
Monster.
Waiting.
Sardius was getting impatient with Ivy. It couldn't have taken her over a week to carry out her big secret plan.
Her big secret plan!
She had to get here eventually. His claws were aching to do something. Ivy had been getting far too bold lately. It was tremendously irritating to have to put up with her. Ever since she got here, Sardius had to deal with constant questions and demands and needy little spoiled whining. Was this what it was like to have kids? He couldn't imagine how humans could possibly put themselves through this kind of torture voluntarily. All he wanted to do was rip the perpetual smugness off that little brat's face and...
She's here!
Little tiny footsteps could be heard pattering along the hall. And soon a pitifully small man with smooth...
Wait, Ivy's a small man?
It's not her! It's the man who said she's here. With smooth gray green skin could be seen in the doorway facing Sardius.
She's here!
Oh my god, what's happening to him? The person's breath heaved. And Sardius stopped. He recognized this one as being called Beryl. Say it. Say it.
She's
Say it.
big now!
His voice cracked towards the end.
He's big.
towards sand as he fell down onto the floor, exhausted from running. Oh my gosh.
She's big. No.
Barrel's warning was unnecessary, but Sardius could feel his heart quickening as its pace as he thought about the events that were hopefully about to take place. He managed to force his tail to cease its excited twitching and watched the door with twice the intensity as last time.
Oh wait, that won't be very convincing.
Oh my gosh. He began to pick his nails with as much boredom and drabness as he could muster.
Dragnet?
Soon the sounds of a much larger, angrier set of footsteps echoed through the walls. At this point, the suspense had nearly driven Sardius to hysteria.
Oh, wait.
That's not what he said. You get your pronunciation right.
You!
Sardius jerked his head up towards the door to see a new, bigger, more dragon-like version of Ivy glaring at him with so much fire.
Didn't it already say much larger, angry footsteps? Now it's new and bigger.
But Sardius were any lesser of a man. He's not any of a man. He's of a man. He may have been scared.
Ivy, what? What are you doing here?
Sardius questioned as he dramatically shrunk into his chair.
You imprisoned her! Why didn't you tell me? I hate you! I hate you!
Ivy screamed at him as if she was watching him feast on newborn babies.
Why so specific? Has that happened before?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please stop, Ivy! Please! This isn't like you!
Ironically, Sardius wanted her to do anything but stop. Ivy let out a bone-chilling shriek and continued to scream like a toddler.
I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna rip your legs off and throw you into the ocean! The ocean.
As Sardius expected, she lunged towards the throne with her now sharply clawed fingers outstretched. He could see why she had thought it useful to get a little upgrade from her humanoid form while she was gone. As Ivy hurtled towards him, Sardius leapt out of the way and slammed to the floor below, before spinning around to face Ivy, now reared up on the throne.
If you want to kill me, you wouldn't want to do it in a more civilized way?
Sardius whined in the most insufferable, weak little voice of someone his size.
If you would want to kill me, wouldn't you want to do it in a more civilized way?
What? What?
You mean you propose a duel?
Ivy had seemed to cool off a tiny bit since she had arrived, but her eyes were still wide with lunacy.
Lunacy? Yes. We duel, and then everyone will know how powerful the real winner is, and how dead the other one is. And nobody will hate you or call you a murderer.
Sardius explained, trying to sound desperate and rushed.
Well, that makes a bit of sense. Though I doubt anyone will call me a murderer for killing you.
Ivy said with venom, then turned her head away from Sardius as she thought about his offer. 4 other people rushed into the room towards Ivy, panting almost as much as Beryl, who was now curled up in the corner of the room with his hands over his head.
Beryl? What?
He's the guy in the beginning.
Right.
The short dude.
Ivy, you can!
Shouted a honey-colored girl as she ran in front of Ivy.
He's tricking you! It's obvious, Ivy, he'll kill you! Please, Amber, I'm trying to think.
Ivy responded, shooing the girl away.
Amber,
This is Sardius. This is Sardius.
Oh.
We're in Sardius' mind right now.
I'll remember to remember you.
Yes.
I'll remember to remember you.
Ivy turned and inspected Sardius as he stood, who was currently crouching down to look smaller and less regally foreboding than usual.
With the little girl,
But who is it's Sardius, there's Ivy, and then who's the other one?
The honey.
Amber? Amber's tiny. Okay.
Anyway, I'm sure I could kill the worm, even with his nasty tricks.
Ivy theatrically announced to the crowd that had now gathered by the door.
Theatrically. I'm
Probably
sure
brought
I
here
could
by
kill
her
the
claw.
worm,
by
Even
her
with
4
his nasty
accomplices.
tricks.
Wow, and then everyone clapped.
We duel tomorrow's dawn. Wait.
There's an ad thing.
We duel at tomorrow's dawn.
Ivy beamed at Amber.
That sounded nice to say, didn't it?
Amber looked as though she had just watched a baby bird fall out of a tree, frozen in place with sorrow and distress as she watched Ivy march out of the room, followed by an entourage of watchers. Sardius yawned as he stood up to go prepare himself for the fight, which he mostly planned would involve sleeping and having some servant wake him up when it was time. To his surprise, Amber was still standing there next to him in the now empty room, since apparently everybody thought Ivy was so much more interesting than he was. He had to remind himself that all this attention on Ivy was good for him right now, that it would come in handy later, but it was hard considering how insufferable she was being. To his dismay, he found himself subconsciously scratching a long line in the marble tile. He noticed that Amber, still looking like a spooked deer, was now blankly staring up at him, as if she wanted to say something meaningful but was too daft to come up with anything clever.
Good night.
Sardius said tauntingly, heading towards his room. Is that tauntingly? Is he taunting her to come, like, have a sleepover with him or something?
Good night, Cookie.
Love you. See you tomorrow. Later that night, so late, in fact, that it was actually morning, Sardius found himself standing alone at the doors to the sparring room. Oh, this is a dojo. Waiting for the signal to enter.
Why did you say later that night then if it was in fact morning?
Because if you get late enough into the night, then it's morning. That's how
Why
it
did you...
works. Okay. Because it's funny. Zoe, it's funny. I'm a genius writer. I'm on par with Douglas Adams himself. This beautiful trickery. I don't even... I was trying to put my arm down on the table.
Bro fell down sitting down.
He felt like he'd been waiting here for days, when really he knew it was only a few hours since he had been woken up by an extremely nervous guard. The sparring room was a massive room in the outer walls of the castle. It wasn't massive to him, of course, but to the lesser inhabitants of the palace, it was huge. People looking to improve their fighting skills found that the space was optimal ground, able to be shared with many other trainees all practicing at once. The room itself was empty, dull, and uninteresting, but it was an acceptable location for their fight. There are 2 doors on either side of the room. Sardius guessed that Ivy was behind her door, surrounded by all her admirers. Sardius felt sick thinking about it, but he had to think of it as temporary for now, in order to focus on the bigger picture.
Sardius
versus
Ivy.
As he got
Ivy.
As he got his feet and claws into place, preparing to enter the room, he heard the battle horn let out its long, woeful cry. With that, he swung open the doors and stepped into the room with all the vivacity and excellence a proper king should have. But to his slight But to his slight dismay, instead of seeing Ivy entering the room with him, she was already standing in the center, giving him a stupid look of superiority. That one Star Wars meme was like signature look of superiority, not stupidity.
That cheating brat! You think that'll protect you? Looking strong isn't gonna make you strong, you know?
Sardius sneered, edging closer to Ivy.
Why
does Sardius sound like a roommate girl?
Looking strong isn't going to make you strong, you know?
Why does he?
Because he just gave us comments.
Sardius is talking irritated Ivy, but she held her ground.
Enough, Sardius. Let's get this over with.
Ivy growled. With that, Ivy leapt towards him like in the same. But this time, instead of dodging out of the way, Sardius spun around and slammed the base of his thick tail into her side, sending her flying left towards the wall.
Is someone saying this?
That's her spine breaking. Sardius couldn't tell if that was the sound of the wall or Ivy's bones breaking, but was disappointed when she stood up, dazed but still determined to land at him. Ivy had severely miscalculated how strong Sardius really was. He may seem skinny in life, but he was much bigger than her and could easily handle a few pathetic, impulsive attacks. It was clear from her simple advances that Ivy had no experience of fighting in her new, unfamiliar form. Sardius noticed an entourage of watchers seeping through Ivy's doors to watch the action.
Now everyone will see. Ivy, everyone will see me kill you.
She once again executed her signature move of running straight towards him. But this time, when she arrived, she ducked to avoid his tail. And after Sardius had stopped moving, he felt Ivy's claws scraping into his side. Sardius, excited by the pain...
Whoa there!
Sardius, excited by the pain, rose up and slammed his talons down on the now grounded Ivy, who shrieked in agony as his claws sunk into the side of her face. He lifted her up and once again hurled her towards the wall, her body flipping...
And by her face?
Her body floating over in the air and landing belly up on the floor. Before she could get up, Sardius charged towards her and held her down with his claws.
Wait, if she was right there, then how would he charge towards her? Did he, like, throw her away from
He threw her across the entire
by her face.
He didn't say he picked her up by her face.
He said sunk his claws into the side of her face. And then lifted her up.
He lifted up Ivy by her head.
Okay. No! I need to win! It's for the kingdom!
Ivy screamed, desperately trying to wriggle herself out of Sardius' grip.
Stop pretending, Ivy. You need to win for yourself.
Sardius
You got this, Ivy.
scoffed as he raised himself up, claws spread.
It sounds like he's trying to encourage her. No, Ivy. You need to win this for yourself.
You need to do this for you, Ivy. You shouldn't care what everybody else thinks. But by now, Ivy had managed to curl up her legs, and before he could deliver a killing blow, she kicked them out, sending an unprepared Sardius stumbling backwards.
An unprepared Sardius. There's a prepared one, and there's another unprepared
Sardius,
one.
winded from the kick to the stomach, paused to orient himself. When he finally felt functional again, he noticed that Ivy was immensely struggling to stand up in the corner. Her legs trembled under her as she tried to move towards him, but she was interrupted by a fit of vomiting, and Sardius noted black blood running from her head over the scourges on her face.
Did I actually crack her skull? Why do you assume that you cracked her skull? It doesn't say that.
He threw her at a wall, and now there's blood going over his
Did I actually
face.
crack her skull?
Before long, Ivy had collapsed onto the cold stone floor, and after being sure she wasn't getting up again, he cautiously walked over to inspect her. He was shocked to see that she was still alive, and found amusement in that... GT kid, in that if she
Future aerospace engineer.
I don't even know how to spell amusement to build a rocket, okay?
Well, what if it needs to be amusement? Amusing. No, amusementing.
An amusing rocket. In that if she had just let him kill her earlier, she wouldn't be in so much pain right now. He spread his claws and lifted his arm above her throat, but before he could end the fight, he had a sudden thought.
Wait, give me a second.
What? What are you preparing for?
If I kill her now, I won't have anyone to be my heir. And then will people think of me killing off all my successors?
But then he had a fabulous idea. Fabulous idea.
If I could somehow replace her with someone more suitable, agreeable person, then we wouldn't have a problem, would we? Who are you talking to right now? So, did he kill her?
No.
But he just came up with a solution to killing her. So why wouldn't he kill her?
I don't think I knew.
Silence from you.